I don't know about y'all mama, but my mama don't play that. My mama was type where, oh, you going out with your friends? Who you going with? Where y'all going? Who else gonna be there? What kind of function is it? Are their parents gonna be there? Social securities, phone numbers, license plates. My mama wanna know everything. So I just want you to know you're caught, and I hope you know that your mama's on your ass. She's on your ass. At that point, I knew I up.
Do this all the time. This ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie get made. Just one on stand, close to my fucking man ground. Off this way, doing our show. I'm in that road, I don't care why. Long as I get paid. Bad little vibe, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she get straight. Do this all the time. This ain't no surprise.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Shanice Millions, and today I am giving you guys another story time. My last story time, you guys seem to have really liked that one. It was my worst experiences working at McDonald's, and I was just like, why not, give y'all another one. Today's story time is going to be on the time I got caught skipping school my senior year, and yeah. So, good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Shanice Millions, and you are now a millionaire. Stay tuned. So this story took place last year, actually, which was my senior year of high school. And yeah, so I'm gonna just backtrack a little bit. So the week before senior skip day, I ended up mentioning to my mom, like,
Mom, it's senior skip day next week. I'm gonna be out there, I'm gonna be having a good time, whoop-de-whoop.
And I have a black mom, one of those strict black moms. And when she heard me say that, she brushed me off so clean. Like, girl, I'm not even studying you. And I was like,
no, I'm serious. Next week is senior skip day. We finna go out. We finna go to the beach. Like, blah, 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 blah. I'm finna do it lit. I'm finna do it big. It's senior skip day. Period.
And my mom was like,
okay, you are my child, but the other children ain't my children, okay? They could skip school because their parents don't care about them, but I care, so you ain't gonna skip school.
and I was just like, oh my gosh, okay. I wasn't really trying to hear her. I was just like, okay, whatever, whatever. Because knowing me, listen, when Shanice got her mind made up, Shanice is going to do what she want to do, okay? So Shanice already had made her mind that she was going to skip school, and that's what Shanice did, period. So I brushed my mom off. I was like, okay, whatever, cool. So senior skip day came, and I already knew in the back of my head, like, okay, my mama is not going for that. My mama is not going for that skip school crap, da-da-da-da-da. So when I say I took all my books out my book bag, like when I say I dumped my school supplies out of my book bag and stuffed my book bag with towels, snacks, my bathing suit, like sunscreen, lotion, all this good stuff, an extra pair of clothes, because I was not going to school. I had my mind made up no matter what happened. So, like I said, I stuffed my bag with all my stuff, and I had to make it seem as though I was still going to school. Because I know if I stay home, my mom is going to be like, what are you staying home for? You trying to skip school? Like, my mama not slow. So I had to make it seem like I was still going to school. So I dumped all my stuff, and I put my beach essentials in my book bag. And that's what it was. So like I said, the morning of, I woke up as if I was going to school, and I got on the bus in the morning. When I got to school, I called my best friend, like,
Hey girl, it's me. What's up? It's senior skip day. Come get me. What's the moves? Blah, 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 blah.
so she came and got me, and sure enough, I was off campus just as soon as I got there. That quick, no second thought about it. Your girl was not worried about nothing my mama said. So my my best friend, she came and she picked me up, and we went to her house. And so the plans for senior skip day was skip school, obviously. So the whole senior class, we had plans to have like a water balloon fight. We went to the beach. I think we end up wanting to like have another water balloon fight with our rival school. It was just a lot of stuff going on. We had a lot of activities planned for that day. So like I said, my best friend, she came and she got me from school. And we went to her house. We just chilled. We just had a good time. We had some drinks. We had some food, blah, 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 blah. And I was that friend who my mama didn't play. So if my mama said be home at 12 o'clock, that really meant be home at 11:30 and in bed by 11:45. That's what that meant, okay? My mama was type where, oh, you going out with your friends? Who you going with? Where y'all going? Who else gonna be there? What kind of function is it? Are their parents gonna be there? Social securities, phone numbers, license plates. My mom wanna know everything. So me skipping school, was like I was playing with my life. My life was just hanging in the balance, So we ended up going to see and skip day. You know, like I said, went to the beach. We had a good time. We ate, we chilled, and you know, we left afterwards. We ended up getting some food. We took a lot of pictures, and yeah. So, ooh, sorry. And yeah, so that's just what it was. So after the senior skip day, I ended up going back to my best friend's house. And I had made an excuse like, oh, mom, after school, you know, still making it seem as though I stayed at school the whole day. I texted my mom and I said, hey, mom, can I stay after school at my best friend's house? We have a project to do, and, you know, we only have today to work on it, or something like that. I made up a stupid lie and ended up going to her house. She gave me permission to go to my best friend's house, even though I was already there. So it gets to be about maybe, I'm gonna say 5 or 6 o'clock, and my mom gets off of work at 4. So I told her, hey, you know, can you come pick me up after you get off work, blah, 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 blah. So at this point, I'm gonna say it's about 5, 6 o'clock. And she texts me and says, where were you today? And I said, I was at school. And she said, okay, well, where else did you go today? And I said, what are you talking about? I was at school. Like, I didn't go anywhere. Not knowing that my stupid behind forgot to call myself out of school. So she said, okay, well, the school just called and said you missed first, second, and third period. So where were you today? And I was like, oh, you know, we had a class assembly, the whole senior class. We all missed first, second, and third period, blah, blah, blah. Just lying, like just being stupid. So in the midst of me and my mom having this conversation through text, my auntie calls. And you know that cool auntie that everybody got? That cool auntie, you could tell them whatever, you could call them for whatever, she always gonna have your back. That's this auntie. So my auntie calls me in the middle of this texting conversation, and she says, Shanice, where were you today? I said, okay, well, I'll be honest with you. I skipped school today, you know, but I'm safe. You know, I'm at my best friend's house. I'm fine, blase, blase, blase. And she says, okay, well, does your mom know you skipped school today? I said, of course not. Why would my mom know I skipped school today? She said, no, your mom knows you skipped school today. So I don't know what you did. I don't know what you didn't do, but you're caught. I said, what are you talking about? I'm having a conversation with my mom right now. Like, I just told her I didn't skip school, blah, 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 blah. She said, I don't know, but your mom just called me and asked me, were you with me today? And I had no clue what she was talking about. So I just want you to know you're caught, and I hope you know that your mom is on your ass. She's on your ass. I said, oh, Lord. Not only did I just get caught up in the text messages because I just told my mama I was at school, I just lied and said I was at an assembly for more than half a day. And now my auntie's telling me that she already knows I skipped school. So I was just like, how? In my head, I'm like, how? How does my mama know I skipped school today? Like, there's no way. I swear I cover all my bases. Like, there's no way she knows I skipped school today. My mom calls me. So after I get off the phone with my auntie, my mom calls me. And she asked me the same question she asked me in the text messages. She says, where were you today? I said, I was at school. She said, okay, so again, why is the school calling me and telling me that you missed first, second, and third period? I said, I told you we had an assembly, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm just reiterating the story to her. And obviously, she's not believing it. She's not hearing nothing I have to say. And she said,
all right, I'm going to deal with this when I get home.
At that point, I knew I up. Like, at that point, I knew it was over. At that point, I knew I should just stop lying. Like, I just started stressing, because at this point, I knew my mom was on the way to come get me. She was probably going to embarrass me like she normally do every other time something like this happened. And I was just over it. Like, I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what else to say. I was out of lies. I was just fresh out of lies at that point. So we get back to the house. Actually, she picks me up from my best friend's house, and she doesn't say anything to me. She's quiet. She don't have nothing to say. She's clearly angry, and I can already tell she probably had a bad day at work. So me lying to her and doing all this other stuff just made it worse. And I just knew she was going to take out all her frustration and anger on me. I just knew it was going to happen. I just knew it was going to happen. So we end up getting back to the house, right? I go to my room. I try to be real slick, you know, I clean up my little room a little bit, and, you know, I just try to make sure, like, you know, okay, there's nothing else she could possibly fuss at me about right now besides this. So she comes to my room eventually, and she says, okay, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Where were you today? And at that point, I was just like, okay, the jig is up. I ain't got no reason to lie. I ain't got no reason to sit here and just keep fabricating the story when I already know she knows the truth. So just cut it out. The cat's out of the bag, okay? It's just out. So I said, okay, mommy. I skipped school today. I went to the beach, you know, but I was very safe, you know, blah, 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 blah. I did end up going to school today. I got all my work from my teachers for today and blah, blah, blah. So I was safe. I was with friends. I made it back home safe, blah, blah, blah. And you know how parents are. My mom is one of those parents who, you know, anything could have happened to you. You know, people are stealing kids. You know, there's sex trafficking and drug trafficking, and you could have been thrown in a human sex trafficking ring. You could have got snatched up and blah, 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 which are all very true. All of those statements are very true. But I can't be afraid to go outside every single day. I cannot be afraid to live life. I'm sorry. So she was lecturing me about that and blah, 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 blah. So I say, okay, well, how did you even find out I was at the beach? Like, not to, you know, bother you anymore about it, but how did you know I was at the beach? She says, don't worry about it. I said, what you mean don't worry about it? I don't understand. She said, don't worry about it. Just know you're not as slick as you think you are, and blah, 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 blah. So I let it go. Okay, she knows she grounded me for, I think she took my phone for like a week. Okay, whatever, cool. So I get on the phone with my auntie eventually after all this had blown over. And I asked my aunt, I said, okay, well, how the hell did my mama know I skipped school? Like, I'm still very confused. My auntie goes to tell me, oh, well, what beach did you go to? I said, we went to Fort Lauderdale Beach. That's where everybody was at. She says, okay, well, your mom's coworker, her kids had senior skip day the same day as you. I said, okay, what that got to do with me? She said, well, apparently, when y'all were all at Fort Lauderdale Beach, people were taking pictures, posting on their Snapchats, posting on their Instagram, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, again, what that got to do with me? My mama don't have my social media. She don't have my friends' social medias. I'm not understanding how did I get caught? She said, okay, well, her co-workers' kids came to the office and told them, hey, we had senior skip day, you know, we had a good time, blah, 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 blah. And apparently their mom is cool. So she said, oh, well, show me the pictures, you know, let me see what was going on, blah, blah, blah. I know y'all took pictures. And apparently, in one of the pictures, I'm in the background shaking my behind, having a good time, acting like I ain't got no goddamn sense. I knew at that point, I was just like, oh my God. Like, it just was what it was. So, like I said, after she told me that, I was just like, wow. Now, I can't show y'all the picture. I have no idea who my mama's coworker is. I don't know who her son is, who her coworker's son is. I don't know. But apparently, I was in the background of the picture shaking my ass. Like, cutting up, having a good time, dancing, eating, playing. Like, you know, just doing kid stuff, you know? Yeah, so that's the time I got caught skipping school. I was just stupid. Like, I was just having fun. And you know what I seen on TikTok? They said, listen, punishment is temporary, but memories are forever. And I felt that in my soul. Cause baby, one thing about it, two things for sure. I had some fun. I made some memories in high school my senior year. Just doing dumb stuff, you know. So that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this content in this video. If you want more story times, please comment below a yellow heart emoji. Comment below a yellow heart emoji if you want to see more story times. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope your day or your evening or your night is great wherever you are. My name is Shanice Millions, and don't forget, you are now a millionaire. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Bye.